see how trades are formed and what you have. So the first thing you do, you find a trade you want to do. Let's take a look at Matic, right? So Matic, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump over here. And if you're trading for 6 hours, let's say you have a 6-hour window of trading, then you want to start looking at least on the next 6 hours, right? So you're going to go to the 2-hour time frame. The 2-hour gives you the next 6 hours, right? Which is the best time frame for you. So start on the 2-hour and we're going to look at the RSI. What is the 2-hour RSI doing? Step 1, 2-hour RSI, right? Here we go. The RSI came in here and it's been short ever since this level of $1.40. See how easy this is to trade? This is the simplicity of how to make money in crypto. Okay, guys? Guys, if you like what we're seeing on TikTok, make sure you hit the like buttons. Hit the like buttons. Let's go. Share this live, guys. I'm about to go through the entire step of the Academy, how to use everything you have, and you're about to get free alpha right here. If you want to join the Academy, it is at tiktokcryptotrading.com. And let's begin. Here's our 2-hour right here. We see the bend in the RSI on the 2-hour right at this moment. And you see right here, the blue line crosses down and it breaks the red right here. That's where we begin our short. And that is what's happening right here. So this means that right now, Matic is currently in this short position, right? And it will stay in a downward trend until this goes into a change. Remember, this is the next 6 hours. This is important because this is when you are actually trading, right? If you want to take a look and say you're doing a longer, a weekly trade, then you want to go here and your weekly trade would be on your 4-hour. So right here, you would see that right here on the 4-hour bend. Where's that bend? $1.37. So where should you have gone short? Should have gone short at $1.37, and you're holding that position until the 4-hour breaks. So guys, this is how to do a proper trade, right? And maybe we should just do a full breakdown. First thing you got to do is you take a look at your 4-hour RSI. We can see right now we're in a downward trend, right? Meaning that the market is in a downward trend for the next 4 hours, which is times 3, which is basically a half a day here, which is the entire day if you really think about it of trading. We're currently in a downward trend. Matic's probably going to be dumping right now. We're probably missing a lot of good trades here, but let's walk through how to do this trade properly. So right here, Matic is on its way down, and now we're going to go to the 2-hour to see how much it's going down currently for what we're trading. So the trend is down. Right here, we are starting to see the 2-hour start to level out, which means that we're closer to the end of the 4, 8, 12-hour session. So we're probably half of it. So we're probably 4, 8, 12. We're probably within 6 hours of seeing the market start to see a relief rally from this downward trend, right? Get it? The 2-hour RSI is half of the 4-hour, and it's showing you on the RSI that it's starting to bottom out, which means the 4-hour window, which is 4, 8, 12, is half. So we got about 6 hours of downward trend here. So we're going to move that up, and we're going to cut that in half and see what we're going to be looking at over the next period. And the 1-hour is going to confirm that the 2-hour is correct, right? Meaning that the 2-hour is showing that the 4-hour downward trend is literally halfway through because the 2-hour is starting to get to the bottom, right? The 1-hour is already at the bottom, confirming that the 2-hour is correct, that it's halfway through, right? So that's what we have right here. So currently, the 1-hour is going flat. You cannot go long on any trades that you're currently in or if you do go long, they're very short-lived. So the trades that you want to do right here until the 2-hour starts to, or at least the 1-hour starts to show an upward movement, right? And the 2-hour as well starts to show an upward movement. You want to be trading shorts right now until you see the breaking of the 1-hour and then the 2-hour, right? Confirmation is the 2-hour, the 1-hour is leading, right? So currently, Matic is in shorts, right? So let's do an update. We go right here. We go to the 4-hour and let's go here. And all we're going to do is do a quick little clip here, web capture, slide across. We're going to do this here. We're going to do a web capture. We're going to circle this, and we're going to do a 4-hour review, and we're going to hit copy, and we're going to go to Discord, and all we're going to do is put in Discord that is Matic is in a down trend for at least 5 hours based on 4-hour RSI and 2-hour RSI confirmation. Okay, and that's what this video is all about, is showing you guys exactly what we're looking at. So now that that's there, I'm going to go here to the 2 hour and I'm going to confirm my 2 hour, bada boom, bada bing. And now that we know that we are in a downward trend, but we know that we're halfway through the downward trend because why? The 2 hour is starting to, you know, bend up, right? Or at least go sideways, right? So that's a little bit of a relief. All right. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. All right. So now that we have that in our mind, now we go to our 1 hour. Our 1 hour is showing that, you know, it's also confirming. So now we go to our, what we're trading. What do we trade on? We trade on the 15 minute, right? 15 minute allows us to see what's happening currently. Currently, the 15-minute RSI is starting to bottom, so we don't want to enter a trade right now or a short trade right now because the RSI needs to give us some breathing room. It has to have some type of upward movement, and then we enter, right? So now to confirm that, we simply slide down to the 5-minute to take a look at the 5-minute. And the 5 minutes also confirming that there is no room for a short right now because we are currently at the bottom of the 5-minute RSI. We don't want, and the reason why is because could there be a short here? Yes. Could there be more money here? Yes. But the problem is these shorts that come in at these levels are going to be very short and pop up because right now you're at the bottom of the buyers and the sellers, and this can easily jump, right? So when you're using high leverage or you're trading, you want to enter the trade correctly, right? Meaning at, you know, within 1, 2, or 3 candles of a 3-minute candle, or, you know, normally I do a 1-minute candle. I want to get into a trade within the first 5 minutes of a particular set, right? Once that trade is already, you know, continued on and made its big move, once the trade has made its big move, that the big move is over, right? There's no room for profits after a big move. You have to let it reset. So let's take a look here and see what we can see as far as a reset. First reset is the 5-minute RSI needs to bounce. Oh, my bad. Boom. There you go. Okay, let's slide this over. I'll slide this over for you guys. Now, this is a video. I'm making this video for you guys. So this is going to be a video. So big dog, this video is going into the academy. So you're going to be able to watch this a little bit later anyways. All right, so here's your RSI right here. Let's go through the whole thing again, right? First, the 4-hour RSI. What do you have? Downward trend right here, right? 4-hour RSI is coming down. Let's go to the 2-hour to confirm how far we are. We're halfway through because we're starting to level out, which is great. And then we go to the 1 hour to see if that is confirmed, and that is confirmed. And now we go to our time frame, right? And you can check the 30 too. Like the 30 is starting to still push down here. So there's still downward movement here to go. Right, you can see the 30 minutes still pushing down, right? The 30 minute has it where the 30 minute can go all the way down to a negative 23 level right there, right? Which is normally where the 30 minute goes, right? So right now the 30 minute is starting to tap out in its position right here. You see the 30 minute that is literally starting to tap out of where it normally goes low. So we got another hour or 2 to 3 hours of downward trend here, but Matic is going to see some type of jump eventually here. I don't know how much of a jump, but you'll see a little relief rally. It's not too strong in the market right now, but that's how we do these trades. All right, so now that we have that set up, we go to our 15 minute. What do we see? The 15 minute is just bottomed out. So you see this first push, a very weak push gave us this little 2 green candles, and then it continued its fall down, which is where you want to really get into a trade right there on this 15-minute break. And then there's the big move. So you already had a big move that happened, and now you're level. So we need this to go back up to create some breathing room, right? We need some breathing room here, guys, right? There's no money to be made in a short because you don't have a breathing room. And you don't want to do a long here because a long is going to be, you know, very high leverage, but it has to be precise. And, you know, I don't like trading against the trend, right? So this trend is a downward trend. So I don't want to trade against the trend because I want the highest possible positions of trades to make money. So right now, until the 1 hour bounces up, I need the 1 hour at least to show me that there's enough money in the market to move the 1 hour up, and then I will be able to make an upward trade. Do not get into longs unless the 1 hour RSI is pointed up. You hear what I'm saying? The 1 hour RSI has to be moving up, right? And until that happens, you are not to do longs, okay? Very, very simple. All right, so now that's where we're at with Matic. So now let's go to Matic and take a look at our 5 minute, right? Here's our 5 minutes starting to give us breathing room, right? So right now we're starting to get some breathing room here. So let's take a look at our indicators. So now this is a possible short coming up on Matic, and the short means that we're going to retrace a little bit and then go back into a short, right? Now let's take a look in the trade that we look for the most, right? I want to buy long term. Should I make my entry right now, or should I wait on Bitcoin? Sand, what do you want to buy long term of? You trying to buy a long term of Matic, or what are you buying long term? What's the coin that you're trying to do a long term on? All right, so right now, guys, we're going to go to the 5 minute, and we see that we have a. Let's take a look at the trade. The trade that we're looking for, guys, is real simple. The trade that I will check Ajax in 1 second, guys. The trade that we're looking for is real simple. It is the what's called a reset, right? A reset moon. Here's your moon right here. I would definitely wait on Bitcoin, guys. Guys, I wouldn't be buying long term, like not financial advice, but you have an entire trading cycle to go through, right? Like this economy hasn't recovered yet. Normally you want to, if you're going to buy a long-term Bitcoin, you know, you want that price, you know, you want to go through the summer dip, right? So from I would long-term Bitcoin, I'd be looking somewhere in June or something, right? I definitely wouldn't be buying it right now because we're in a downward trend. All right, so guys, let me focus right on this quick trade. Okay, 5 minute. We have a green trend, green moon, green trend, right? Now we don't enter this green moon, green trend. Why? Why did we not take the long on the green moon and the green trend, right? You guys remember why? Because the 1 hour and the 2 hour and the 4 hour are in downward trends. Cannot take a long unless the 1 hour is an upward trend. This is why this trade did not work. You guys understand now? This trade did not work because even though the indicators were showing that there was more buyers than sellers, and there was a trend of cash changing hands in a different direction, the problem is that the 1 hour is in a downward trend, right? Do not trade against the trend, okay? We trade with the 1 hour trend, all right? Very simple. We trade with the 1 hour trend, right? What indicators? What do you think about sell in May? I wouldn't sell in May. I would buy in May. I would sell. I would actually have sold. I would have been selling right now at the end of February, and then I would be buying long-term holds in May. Right? Buy long-term. Not even May. I would say like June. June 1st would be like my long-terms. All right. So I do like Ajax long-term, but that, you know, anything AI is going to go on the next bull run. All right. So right here, guys. Here's your RSI pushing up. It's getting rejected here. So it's going to play this little section here where the sellers, which is this red line right here, are the same amount as the buyers, right? There's not enough people selling. So right here we have what's called a fair price for right now. So the sentiment right now is that Matic is worth $1. Look at that, $1.27, guys. Jesus. What I tell you guys, you go watch my videos. I told you to short Matic at $1.38. Where would you be right now? Where would you be right now, guys, if you listen to VC? Not financial advice, man. I'm just telling you how to be rich. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so right here, we have this trade. Now, what we want to do is see a rejection off this line. And more importantly, we want this RSI to grow to give us room to make a play into a short, right? That's what we're waiting on right now. So right now, we're looking for what's called a reversal of the moon, right? Which is where the moon goes from one color to another and then back to its color that we're trading. So right now, we're in a short. So we want a red moon to go green and then back to red to take advantage of a bigger short, right? Because right now, we're selling shorts. Secondly, we can take this trade because right now what we're looking at is the RSI rejecting off of its own buyers and sellers, right? So now let me go back to the 15 minute to see where I'm at. 15 minute is on the floor, which is a short, right? So we're still in a short position. So now I'm back at my 5 minutes, and now I can slide to my 3 minute because I'm starting to see a rejection here, right? So now I want to go here and see what my 3 minute says, right? So now I'm checking my 3 minute to confirm if the 5 minute has a possibility of getting taller, right? So let's fix this right here. Let's open this up. Let's put our 100 line. Here's our 100 line here. Bada boom. Here's our, that's at our 60 line right here. And our 30 line. Poof. Okay. Now, the 3 minute is confirming that it has a green moon, right? So it looks good for us right here because it looks like we have a little bit of a push coming. Here's the green moon. Here's the RSI pushing. When this RSI starts to break down, that will be the ideally the entry point for a short, right? If we're going to take this short, right? I don't think there's enough volume here. I don't think there's enough volume to actually take this short because we're basically in limbo, right? When you have two to 3 hours of sideward play before it goes long, I mean the window of opportunity is very small, right? So like we're looking at a channel. The channel is from here to here, right? So can you make any money from here to here? Right? That's not a lot of, that's a 1/4%. So right now the coin is just doing 1/4% moves, right? Now we do have the opportunity to try to get more shorts in if it gives us a nice little push. So you see right here, it had that little wick that went up here and hit 127.90. So we want to see a little more growth here. Hopefully the 3 minute continues to push up a little bit more and give us a better opportunity for a short. Right now it doesn't look that good because the sellers are starting to get out and the buyers might be coming in pretty strong here. So let's go to the 1 minute to see how close we are to that. And right here you can see the sellers are getting out. We're already in a red candle. The RSI in the 1 minute is starting to go down. So this is confirming that this is going to be a short play. So if you're going to play a high leverage short here, this would be the place to do it. So let me see if this would be worth any money. So here we go. Let me take this price here. We'll go here at 126.60. We'll do a high leverage play here, right? And we'll do a short 126.60, right? And what we're going to do is wait for this RSI on the 1 minute to actually bend down, and that would be our short entry right there. Because this could still break up. There's buyers could come in at any second here. When you're playing with the RSI, remember the RSI is bottomed out on the 1 hour, which means that the longs could be like quick pumps, right? It does open up some quick pumps here, right? So this could be quick pumps, but we're waiting for this RSI on the 1 minute to bend down to confirm what we see on the 5 minute and the 3 minute, which is basically a downward move based on all our other RSIs, right? So the problem with this trade here is that there's no volume here, right? So we should kind of like, give up on this, but I want to show you that, with high leverage, like let's say 80% leverage here, playing this short here is a very, tough move because we have a little bit more on the Matic 2 hour, right? Like Ape is probably a better short now because the 2 hour Ape is actually not bending, but this one is bending right here. All right, so this is the 2 hour is going flat. There's not much more shorts left in Matic right here. It's going to have some type of bounce. The 4 hour is still heading down. It's still red. The 2 hour is, like I said, still heading down and it is red. And normally when the 2 hour goes red, it does give some type of, big move. And that's the big move right there. That's the big move. So I feel like we already have having our big move on Matic, right? And you can look at this chart. This is the perfect chart to look at, and you can go look at every other chart. This is the end of the short right here. Look, see that big move? Here's your 2 hour trend, red. Big move below the moving average, 200 moving average, right? It breaks the moving average, boom, big short, fell down on the 2 hour. I talk about that all the time. The 200 moving average on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, and the 4. Once it breaks that, it's going to have a big fall. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let me see what the 3 hour looks like. Is it breaking the 2 hour? Yeah, it's about to break the 3 hour moving average, but it could be using that for support right there, right? Which it probably is using the 4 hour support. Right here, so here's your 4 hour. So more than likely, Matic is going. Look at this line right here. Matic is going to touch the 125.31, right? It's pretty close to it right now, but I would say that Matic's going to hit 125, 125.14, which would be the moving average, 125.14, and it's going to bounce from there, and that's where we're going to see the reversal. 125.14 is the reversal area, right? We're pretty close to bouncing off the moving average right now. So we're right on top of that, right? This is another thing you guys need to add to your repertoire. Where are the moving averages when we're coming on shorts and when we're trying to break through? The 4-hour moving average, we're touching it right now. Look at that, we're heading right there. And the 3 hours already touched, right? So the 3 hour is a very strong one. See how it already broke through there? This next candle, if it forms below, right? If this next candle forms below the 3 hour, then it's going to fall down even further. But with the 2 hour leveling out, the odds of that is 50%, right? It's actually favoring longs instead of shorts, right? So let's get back to our 3 minute here, our 1 minute. And we can see right here, you can tell right here, the shorts that are happening, the 1 hour RSI is having this big fall, but look how it goes green right there, right? That's why you couldn't short that position. If you would have shorted that position, let's say on an 80X, easily 25% loss right there. Easy 25% loss on there, right? This coin is in a dangerous position where it's pretty much at its bottom peak right here, and it's just fighting this channel. It's starting to create this channel, right? So here's what's called a channel. Go down in here, hit your trend lines, a parallel channel. This is the channel that it's in right here. It's in this channel right here. To right, let's open this up right here, to right here. So based on all our info right now, we are basically starting to get to a reversal on Matic, right? It's just a small little trading trend. This trend isn't worth a lot of money. This is 20% down, 20% up, 20% down, 20% up. I mean, on high leverage, you can still make money, but this is a very dangerous area to be working with within this coin, right? I'd rather have a very high trade possibility and, you know, more opportunity here to make money, right? All right, so let's get into a better coin here, something that we can actually make money. Right now, what we're waiting for is we're going to watch Matic on the 2 hour. We're starting to bend, so we need the 1 hour to bend up, right? Is the 1 hour bending up yet? Nope, not bending up yet, so this is still in a short position, short trades. Okay, and look at these dumps it's having at the end. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at Atom because Matic is in a dead zone here. Let's find something that we can make money on. That's a little bit easier to make money, but that's how you can tell on there. So let's get to a coin. Let's check out ApeCoin, USDT, right? I want to show you the difference in ApeCoin right now. Okay. First thing we do, ApeCoin. What do we do? Take a look at the 4 hour. What do we have? 4 hour RSI, right? Right here, it's still heading down. It's a red moon. The red trend, it broke. Look right here on the 4 hour, right? Look what it did. It broke its 200 moving average, completely dumping right there. Broke the 200. So the original trade here on the 4 hour Ape was right on this move right here. So basically right here, the RSI maxed out. You would have went into the short on that RSI right there. All the way down, it recovers, and right here the RSI bends again on the 4 hour, and boom, you sell again right there, and you are making money. Remember, the higher the time frame, the lower the leverage. So you can use 20x on the 4 hour and the 2 hour and make a lot of money by holding longer terms, right? So right now we are still in a fall here on Ape, so we're still downward. But let's see how far downward, right? Take a look at the 2 hour. See, notice here on the 2 hour here for Ape versus Matic, right? Let's pull this up, right? Let's get this zone here. All right, let's pull this up right here. So here, let's take a look at this Matic line, right? So Matic, or actually Ape's negative line, right? And this is just the bottom of Ape right here. Go to the bottom of Ape, It's right there. That's where it normally bounces. The 2 hour is still a ways away. So which means ape is a better shorting position, which means ape is going to be a longer short than Matic, right? Even though it just bottomed out on the 1 hour, it's a longer short. So right now the shorts on ape are better than they are on Matic. So now let's go to the 30 minute. Let's see where we're at on third minute. We're bottomed out, right? So right now, 15-minute RSI, where are we at? We're at the bottom. So now we need the RSI to give us some push up, to give us room to make some shorts. So right now, ape is in a position of shorting, but there's no volume, too much volume here. So let's move over to the 5 minute, right? Here's our 5 minute, and this is high volume trading. Remember, 15-minute, you want to trade 50x and below, 50x to 30x on the 15-minute, right? 50x to 30x on the 15. When you get to the 1 hour, you want to trade 40x to 20x. When you get to the 2 hour, you want to do 30 to 20, okay? Minimum 20, right? Now, we do have a 5 minute push here. It is bending right here, showing that ape is probably going to go into a short here. And we do have some short positions here. So let's get ready for an ape short right quick. All right, so ape short looks a lot better than a All right, so first thing we do here is we get ready. We know that we have better room of shorts here. The RSI on the 5 minute is bending, so we already have that all coming in. So now we're going to go to the 3 minute to see if it's confirming that it is bending as well. We have a green moon here. So right now, basically, as soon as we get to a red moon option, we're good to go. Now let's go to the 1 minute here to see what the 1 minute is saying, right? Because that's the 3 minute. 1 minute gives us a 3 minute view, right? So right here, the 1 minute's already starting to show a red trend change right here. And it looks like we're starting to build momentum for a short. Now the difference is, look at your RSI on your 1 minute, right? You see your RSI on your 1 minute right here? See the RSI? The 1 minute RSI is starting to bounce up, which means we're going to have a push on ape, right? Ape is going to push right now. But when that 1 minute gets to wherever it's going and it starts to reverse, that is probably going to be our entry into our short, right? So that's what we're waiting for right here. Now this also as well is coming to the end of its volume. So shorts and longs are going to be very, well, right now we're trading with this trend. And because of the trend on the 1 hour and the 2 hour, the trend is short. We're trading with the trend. We're trading shorts right now, right? So these shorts are going to be very short-lived, right? So right now the buyers are coming in. The sellers aren't that great, but the buyers are picking up a little right here. So we're going to see a little bit of momentum push. But as soon as we get that in a different direction, that's when we'll be looking for a short here, right? But once again, not the greatest coin because of, where do we see the 2 hour at? Let's take a look at the 2 hour. Because the 2 hour still has room here to touch the bottom. So we have not bad amount of shorts, but the 1 hour is already bottomed out, right? So which means the shorts are going to be good, but they're not going to be the greatest, right? We want like the 1 hour starting its way down, the 2 hour starting its way down, and the 4 hour on its way down. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest time to get shorts. Here's your 5 minute bend. It's starting to bend there. So so the 5 minutes confirming that we're going to have some type of short coming in. Now we're just waiting on the 1 hour to give us a entry into that, which it looks like, you know, price wise, it's going to start fluctuating here. So that's the move. Now, personally, on that 5 minute, if you're trading at 20x, you could have went on a short as soon as that 5 minute RSI bent, right? Which is $5.21. It's already 5.19, 5.20. You'd already be in a good position of a short position with a 20x. But I'm a high leverage shorter, so I kind of wait this out until I get a longer position here to short. Which would be when this RSI breaks down. So $5.21 is my target entry. 521 is my target entry because that's where it was when we're 519.80. $519.80 is a target for me. 521, and this is, I don't know why Mexi has their futures a little bit different. So right now, as soon as this RSI bends down, we're going to see what type of short we can get into. Right there, you see it starting to bend. This is our short position right here, $5.20, just like I told you. That's what the theory, that's basically what we just hit right now. So now we're going to be looking for a short position right here. Now these trades, like I said, this is on the trade scale of a 1 to 10, this is like a 5 because of the 1 hour is already bottomed out. So you can see there's going to be jumps like this, right? So now you're waiting for this RSI to actually like bend down, right? And we're not at the RSI is not in a bending position right now. So now we're going to continue to move our price up, right? So not really liking this trade because the 1 hour is bottomed out, right? So let's not do an ape trade because the 1 hour is bottomed out. I don't like that. Let's just stay consistent with what we're supposed to do. All right, let's go take a, give me a coin, guys. Adam, USDT. Oh, wait, what do you say, Ajax? Ajax. Audio, yeah, dude, audio. Travi, audio's been crazy. Audio's been crazy, dude. Somebody said something Ajax, right? Ajax? What do we got, Ajax? Give me a coin, guys. Ajax. Where's Ajax? Is Ajax a coin? Gift. Oh, what do you, Purple. Purple loves gift. Oh, there's nothing wrong with gift, guys. Let's go to, right, and we're not going to make this ape trade because the 1 hour RSI is basically already bottomed out, so it's not like a super trade here. I'm not too happy with that, even though the short would come in at like 521 or something like that. You know, ApeCoin could have a short there, but with the 1 hour, it's just not worth it. All right, let's go here. ICP. All right, ICP USDT. Let's get to where we can have a guaranteed trade, right? We're not dealing with, you know, pumps and dumps because we deal with high leverage. We need a decent move here. All right, so first thing we got to do on ICP is we got to go to the 4 hour, right? What's the 4 hour? 4 hours bending down, so we know we have a downward trend. And as you can see here, this is very easy to trade on. And these are trades that we'll take. We always want to check the 4 hour anyways, because guys, you should be looking at when you should be getting in your long trades with 20Xs on the 4 hours, right? Here's your 4 hour trend down. This 4 hour is probably going to touch at least the 3 hour 200 moving average, right? So let's go to the 3 hour right here. So it looks like we're going to go down to $6.23. So $6.23 is the target, and we just got a red moon here, right? So we just kicked into a red moon right here. So ICP is on a short. Let's look at the 1 hour, right? Is the 1 hour done yet? 1 hour is flat, even though we've got those moves. Let's go back to the 2 hour. How much room do we have? You know, everything's starting to bottom out here. This is starting to bottom. 2 hour just broke. I mean, these are not good short trades right now. You can make some money here, but there's not much room here. So we have 635, probably going to touch 620 over the next probably 3 hours, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour RSI has already gone flat. So these are kind of like, you know, they're going to see some bumps. They're going to see some, you know, pumps, some dead cat bounces here, man. But they're starting to get to a reversal, right? You see these two candles here getting to a reversal. You have a red moon here. You have a red cell. The big move already happened. So ICP looks like it's going to start consolidating and start getting ready to move back up. The 5 minute right here is already starting to push back up. So here's an RSI move to the upside, but it's not going to be that great of a move to the upside because it has where, this is the beginning of the upsides, right? So these are where we can start looking longs on these because the 2 hours are, hitting bottom. The 1 hour is hitting bottom. So there's going to be some jumps here. There's going to be some up pumps. From them up pumps, you can get back into shorts as long as they're big pumps. So ICP is not a good trade either. Let's go to Ajax. What's that Ajax one, man? What's another one? Give me another coin, guys. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. All right, and sometimes there's just no trades, right? Spot trading on crypto. Boom, there we go. Okay, Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the 4 hour on Bitcoin, right? 4 hour Bitcoin. I told you guys Bitcoin's 4 hour went red a couple of days ago and that you should be shorting Bitcoin for the next some days. What a call that was, always. Right here, 4 hour red. This means Bitcoin's going down. If you're a hodler, you enter this trend right here, red trend. You sell Bitcoin right here and you do a 20x, right? 20x on the 4 hour and you just watch it march down. And as it does, there you go. There's your march down right there. Do. Boom. Red trend, sell signal, red trend right here. You sell your Bitcoin and now you're on your way down. And Bitcoin's still trailing on its way down. Let's look at the 3 hour. 3 hour broke the 200 moving average, which is happening right now. So looks like Bitcoin's still slowly moving down, but it's starting to adjust itself as well. Let's take a look at the 2 hour. 2 hours already flat on Bitcoin. So it looks like Bitcoin's going to be having some positive movement in the next 2 to 4 hours. Everything looks like it's 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. We're going to have some jumps. 1 hour starting to bend on the on Bitcoin right here. So this is starting to flatten out. So everything right now looks like it's going to start moving to the upward side in the next hour or two, guys. So 15-minute Bitcoin starting to move up here. If this 15-minute becomes green, then you can get into a long here on Bitcoin right here if this goes green. So 15 minutes, guys, if a 15-minute goes green, you can start looking at 15-minute greens. As long as the 5-minute RSI bounces down, which is going to happen here. This RSI is going to bounce down on the 5-minute. The 15-minute should go green, and then we're going to see some type of movement. So we're starting to see what we call a sideways move here, right? Sideways movement on all these coins. But you're going to see some jumps coming in here, guys. They're going to start moving up right now, man. Everything is creeping into longs right now. Longs are starting to creep in. So it looks like we're going to be noon Central Time where we're going to be getting some longs up in here. But we're starting to creep in now, man. So, I mean, honestly, I would start pulling out of my long-term shorts right now. I'd start getting out of my shorts and start getting ready for longs. Because it looks like the market's going to have a shift here into longs. Interesting. Going into Friday. So we're going to see some longs today. Very interesting, right? I do 3K leverage, scary there. Dude, Blur. Oh, we want to take out Blur. Guys, if you're using the proper Blur, if you're using the proper, entries and stuff like that, then you can use higher leverage. All right, so Blur, let's take a look at Blur. Blur, the first thing we do, guys, 4 hours on Blur. What do we got? 4 hours on Blur. Blur on the 4 hour RSI. Notice how it's starting to bend already. Blur is starting to actually bend already, guys. You see this? This is the difference. See right here? Starting to kind of have a little bit of riffle. It's starting to go sideways. And like I said, guys, if you want to make sure, you can always go back and check. Draw a little bit of line, right? Put a line on your 4 hour. Like whatever your trend is, right? Put your trend line in there. so that you can match it up to what you see, right? At least close to it, right? And I use a white, right? And if you want to do color coding, right? So when you have your thing, right? 4 hours, go to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. That's your 4-hour trend right there, right? Boom, perfect. Now let's go over here. Let's check the 2-hour to see how accurate it is. The 2-hour, notice here on blur, the 2-hour is already pushed up, got rejected, and came down. That's a great sign because the 2-hour already went through a transition here where, okay, 1, 2-hour right there. Doom, 2-hour. Here's your 2-hour right there, right? So the 2-hour has already gone through its position of running up and bouncing. So this looks like it's actually gearing up here. So blur looks like it's getting ready to start reversing a little bit sooner than most. Now the difference is you have a 1-hour here that still has room coming down. So blur right now looks like a still solid downward movement. Let me get right here. This is my 1-hour. And the 1-hour is what? Red, right? So there we go. So right now, there's my 1-hour, here's my 2-hour, here's my 4-hour, right? So currently on blur, we still have a downward movement. So blur is a downward position, right? So let's slide over here. Blur, we can actually do a trade. So let's slide over to the 15-minute, right? So here we go on the 15-minute. The 15 minutes on its way up right here. So this is where we would be looking to get into shorts on blur, all right? So let's see if we can find some short. Let's see if I can even trade this, right? Let's go check it out here. So first of all, let's see if I can even trade blur. Purple, what up, Purple? Hey, Purple, the $9 came in, bro. You can do the rest, dude. You're confirmed. Check your messages. You're good to go. What MACD indicator, right? So that's the MACD. That's at TikTokCryptoTrading.com. TikTokCryptoTrading.com. All right, so here we go, guys. What were we doing on blur? I already forgot, man. Let's go back. 1-hour. The 1-hour still has room to do shorts. So let's go to the 15-minute here and let's start looking at blur. We can get some shorts in here on blur. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the short game, right? So which means after the 15-minute goes up and it breaks down, when the 15-minute RSI breaks down, that's when we're going to get into a short on blur, right? Now let's double check here. Here's our 15-minute RSI is moving up. We go to the 5 minutes to confirm. The 5-minute is coming across flat, which is perfect, meaning that it's about to break down, which will give us a nice little short position here. Right, so we can get into a short position, right? So it's all confirming here that we're going to get some short positions here. Green, no trend, but we're having a push here. So right now, blur is pushing, right? Give me 1 second, guys. We're going to check out FET in 1 second. FET. All right, so normally here we have a nice little push, and we're going to be looking here, and now we go to the 3-minute to confirm what's coming, right? Green moon, green bed, green trend. Here's your push. As soon as this 3-minute starts to go the other direction, we will be looking for a short. And lo and behold, as we continue to slide down the place, we see that the 1-minute RSI is bouncing, but more importantly, what is it doing? The 1 minute is fighting the 200 moving average, right? Which is probably going to be our rejection point here at about 89 cents on blur. And that's where we're probably going to see our short come in on the 15-minute, right? So that's what we're looking for. The short is probably going to come here on the 15-minute blur, which is 89 cents and 8 cents. This is where the short's going to come in. Notice it's getting rejected here. So if you're going to short blur, this is where you're going to short blur right here. Take a look at the 15-minute as soon as it bends. So blur right here is going to be a short. Give me 1 second here. So right now we're going to do a short. We're going to be looking to get into a short on Blur. We're just going to do a small margin 10x on crypto.com. All right, so we're going to put a quick $9 over here on Blur. We're just going to see what the percentages is. We entered a small, what is it, a 5x on there? Yeah, I think Blur can only do 5x. So right now, 5x on Blur for a short on margins. All right, let's take a look at this other thing here. All right, let me see if I can get Blur on MEXC. All right, Blur's on MEXC. So now we have a Blur position, latest position. Let's get this over here. Do a quick short position, a 20x, confirm. There we go, 20x on Blur. Simple short position here. We're waiting for the 15-minute to bend. Let's go to the 5-minute. As soon as the 5-minute breaks down, this is where we're going to enter a short here on Blur. And we're starting to see the breakdown right here. See how that 5-minute RSI is starting to bend right there, right? So here's our Blur entry right there. See how it was set up? 89.18 was your short right there, right? You see that? 89.18. You guys watching that? Yeah, Blur is testing the 80. So 89.18. So right now, Blur, I wouldn't sell if you're holding it long term as a spot position. It does look like it's going to have another run in the next 3 to 4 hours. But right now, we're trading live on a high leverage, right? So high leverage means, you know, we're going to scalp it or snipe it, and we're going to take advantage of some quick trades. So right now, I'm doing a 20x on Blur, and this 20x on Blur is already up 20%. It was that easy to make 20% on this trade. Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Easy trade on here, man. I'm actually going to do a little bit higher. Let me get into Blur. I'm going to get isolated. I'm going to run Blur at 60%. Confirm, and I'm going to do a short at 60% as well because it's a 8-cent coin. Perfect. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do a short on Blur, and I'm just changing my my spots here. So let's go to the 3-minute. Okay, 3-minute is bending. Here's your Blur. Here's your bend on your 3-minute. So what we're waiting for is this red moon confirmation. And to confirm it up a little bit quicker, we're going to go to 1-minute. All right, can I show my trading screen? Yeah, I can show you a trading screen. Give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second here, man. We are in trades right here. Here's our red moon. The 1-minute RSI. What up, apes? What up, baby? What up, apes? Get it. All right. You got to ape in, baby. You got to ape in, man. What's up with that, man? Welcome in all you guys that made money on the greatest thing ever. Aping it in. AMC. Here we go. We got a short coming in here on this Blur. And we are waiting right here for the red trend. We need a red trend right here. So red trend on Blur. So the next red trend on Blur is going to be our short, right? So we took the first trade on the red moon, right? Now we need a confirmation. The confirmation is the red trend, right? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go now, here we go now. GameStop, GameStop apes. How many of you apes got GameStop, baby? How many apes had GameStop? Let's go. Who made money on that? Who had some vacation time on GameStop action? Let's go. Let's go GameStop action. All right, man. We finally got a nice little trade here. So Blur is starting to come around. All right, we're just waiting for confirmation. We had a red moon. Now we need a trend. As soon as we get a trend here, we're going short on blur. Now, blur is probably going to retest this 200 moving average here on the 1 minute. This is our rejection. We're looking for 89.18 right here. We're looking for one more rejection. Remember, one rejection, two rejection, that's a short, right? That's what we're looking for right now, boys. Now, we also have, okay, now in the minute here, while we're in the academy, guys, let's go over the trade that we have, right? Let's make sure that we're looking at where we're at. This is falling a little bit short here. The sellers are still moving up. But look, originally here, the original trade is what, right? We have a green moon, a green buy, and a trend. This is a buy signal for blur. Blur should have bought at 86 cents, rode it all the way up. And right now, we have what's called a moon reversal, right? This could go long, right? Right? So right here, you have a green moon and a green trend, right? It goes from green moon to red trend. What is that? That is a moon reset. The moon is resetting its position. If this moon goes green, then it's a long and you ride this long, right? If this moon stays red and it goes trend red, then we're in a short. Do you understand? Moon reversal, right? I like that, man. I like that, man. I mean, because I don't think we're not pushing up here. I kind of like the short position, you know. I like the spot right there because we're not seeing. So this is the indicators, guys. So for the people watching the video, this is what we're making. Remember, two options here. Green moon, green trend. There's our pump, right? Rejection off our moving 200 average, right? Now, right here, we have a red moon. That's our sell. We get out of this trade. We're waiting for a reset, right? If it becomes a green moon, then we rebuy and we run it up. Get it? If it doesn't run up, then it's no good, right? But that's a moon reversal. Moon green, green trend, trend stays green, moon changes color, red, and then goes green, and then we have a moon reversal, and that's a nice 1% move. Right here, if we get a red trend, which is what we're looking for right here is a red trend, right? Then we're going to have a short. Now, why do we think it's going to go red? We go back to our 5 minutes. Our 5 minute RSI is oversold. So we're looking for this to be more of a short trade than a long trade because of the 5 minute RSI. Then we look at the 15 minute. The 15 minutes already halfway up. And we have a red trend on the 15 minute, right? So what do we got here? We have a red trend showing that this is a more of a shorting position than a long. Get it? Red trend, short position, right? Even a green moon just means there's going to be a slight pump. And then as soon as this RSI bends down, we're going to short. We go to the 5 minutes. As soon as this RSI bends down, we're going to short. It's getting there. It's starting to build that momentum, right? Looking really good. What's your 820, 30X? All right, so we got Travi. Travi, let's go, baby. Travi's got a 30X. Well, how much you up right now, Travi? 29X on Mexi, 88.30. Good play, good play. I like that. 88.30, good play. Let's go, let's go. Travi's making some money right now, guys. All right, as soon as this breaks down, we're going to see a big breakdown here. We're come on, man. Short, 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 short. Let's go. Give up, baby. Give up, man. Right? But it all looks like it's going to give up right here, guys. It all looks like it's going to give up, right? Go back to our thing, right? What are we on? Woo! Let's go. $110 already for Travi. Let's go, baby. That's a day's work right there, son. It's a day's work right there, bruh. Let's go. Who makes $110 in a minute? Let's go. Let's go, man. All right, we have our red moon on our 1 minute, so we're ready here. We just need the trend. We just need the fucking trend, right? That's it. We just need a trend right there. And guys, take profits on this as you move forward, man. Take profits. They always take your profits, right? There's no shame in the game for taking $100. Doesn't matter. This still looks like we're getting weak here. The buyers, we need the buyer. We need the sellers to jump right here, right? We need the sellers to jump one more time to this level here, and then that's going to be a huge short on blur, right? We're getting there. The buyers are trying to get in here. They're FOMOing in because they've seen this drop. They FOMO'd in because they think they're going to retest the moving average of 200 and it's going to come down. But there's not enough buyers to push, and they're going to fucking get scared right here. They're going to FOMO out right here, guys. All right? Once again, what are we looking at? The 3 minute RSI is already coming down. The volume is already negative. Boom, boom. This looks great, man. These are the trades that we're looking for. All right, this is why we left those other trades, because they didn't have us in a good position. Boom, boom. Here we go, man. Here we go, baby. Get that 100 to 200, baby. Come on, Travi. Get that 200 bucks. Let us know when you get that 200, big dog. All right, here we go. We're starting to see that movement in a downward trend. Very nice. Let's go back to the 1 minute. All right, we're still fighting here. We need a red trend here. As soon as that goes red, we're going to see some action here. Let's go. Let's go. Now, see, this is the thing. This is the thing. They're fighting right here. This is that, you know, there's a bunch of people with late buy-ins, and they all think 88 is a good buy because they've been testing 89 cents. You know, but these are very weak buys right here. Now, let me show you guys. The most important thing about this 1 minute trade right here, right? The RSI, when the 1 minute RSI bent with the red moon, that was the entry right here, the top of this coin. He's like, I can sell and help the short. But see right here, this is the entry. See this 1 hour RSI? You see that 1 hour RSI? That's the entry in the short because we knew the short was coming. We hit a red moon. That's the RSI dump on the 1 minute. That's your entry right here. So the entry is the 86.66 right in this zone here. And then you had that big dump. That's the original trade right here. That's a huge trade. Now we need the next catalyst. We need the red trend, right? We need the red trend right here. We need it to continue. We need the red trend, right? Right now we're in a battle. Good versus evil, right? This is it. This is it. I mean, I'm not mad, bro. I'm up 20%, man. But I mean, you know, here we go. Come on. Come on, Travi. Come on, Travi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, red trend. Come on, red trend. Let's get that money, man. Let's get that money. Let's get that money, man. Let's get that money, baby. Let's go. 24%, boys. 24%. Now, guys, if you're in the academy, you know what we do, right? We know what. Hey, Travi. Travi, baby. Yo, Travi, are you in the trading academy, Travi? I thought you signed up. Travi, did you sign up, bro? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. We're about to see this fall right here, guys. 29%, 30%, bro. He said, I just been watching. Are you learning, bro? Guys, are you learning, bro? Am I helping you out here, bro? Yo, Dish has been killing it, guys. Dish joined the trading. There it is. Let's go. Yo, Travi, take your money, man. Take your money on this push right here, big dog. 53%. Bada boom, 55%. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Look at that. Where we at? 62%, guys. 63%. Look at that move right there, guys. Look at that. All right, so this is the time. We're going to take these trades right here, guys. 60%. Yo, Travi just made a shitload. Right now, we're on the 1 minute. Here's a sell signal. We're going to keep pushing. All right, Travi, we're going to run this down on the 1 minute, right? We're going to hold this 1 minute. We're going to see until these buyers, as soon as this buyers change, guys. So if you're in the academy, guys, this is where we close this trade, right? This is where we close this trade. Here we go. Here we go. Right here, guys. Right here. We're watching this right here. As soon as I see the buyers come in, you see this 1 minute? 1 minute, this is where I close, right here. As soon as the buyers come in, I'm out. As soon as this green bends at any moment, I am out of this trade. 110%, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Travi's making money. 300, baby. 300. Yo, hit the like buttons for Travi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's the bend. I'm out. I'm taking it. I'm gone. Boom. Just like that. 78%. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's how easy this shit is, guys. 78%. Let's fucking go. Yo, Travi, what'd you make, baby? What'd you make? What'd you make? Share with us, big dog. Share with us. What'd you make? 450, 145%. Let's go, Travi. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Guys, this shit is not hard, man. I teach you how to do this shit. It's very, very easy, guys. Woo! Good call out on that blur, bro. Good call out. Hello, hello. What up? Ludo Kid. What up, Ludo Kid? What up, hey? Yo, guys, very good trade. Very good trade. Yo, TikTok call out. TikTok live trade on short, on blur. 78% making video will show. All right, let me close this stream.